I'm too focused on the check right now. I ain't even made it yet.
What's up, cousins? Welcome back to our channel, Nique and Nique. It's your girl, Nique. And as you can see by the title, it's story time. It's about to get real. I know y'all wondering, like, Nique, what you do, girl? But I'm about to spill the tea. I'm about to spill it. So go ahead and get your snacks or drinks or whatever you need, because it's quite interesting, I guess you can say. I got my Cheetos right here. So good too. They are so good. But anywho, we're gonna make this real simple, this intro real simple. So we're gonna go ahead and get to this video. The year was 2017. Excuse me. Yep, 2017. But not for the year was 2017, right? My 11th grade year, my junior year of high school. I know y'all wondering, like, girl, how you go to jail? You in high school, right? Okay, so let's go back a couple months or whatever. We're gonna go back up a couple months. And my at the time best friend, I think I might have mentioned her to y'all, but she's not my best friend no more, so whatever. But my at the time best friend was, you know, talking to this guy, right? So, you know, they on and off or whatever. I kept telling her to leave the nigga alone. She ain't want to listen. I hope y'all can hear me because that thing is loud. The air conditioning unit is loud because I'm in the backyard. But, you know, I told her that she need to leave the man alone because he ain't no good for her. Because, for one, he wasn't just messing with her. He was messing with, like, 2 other girls. But one other girl was smart. Sorry, the camera angle might look a little different now because this tripod is stupid. But anywho, like I said, the other girl, you know, she was smart or whatever. You know, she got out of the little love triangle, square, whatever you want to call it, right? She didn't want to listen. So the other girl that was in a love triangle, she kept messing with my best friend, and you know, I wasn't happy. I kept, you know, I was trying to be the peacemaker or whatever. I just tell my best friend, like, you know, it's whatever, but I got aggravated with it because I'm like, why you keep picking on her? Like, she not doing it. You picking on her about a nigga. You look stupid, for one. 2, don't try me like that. Don't try me like that. Because we're at that time, like, when I tell you we was close, me and my best friend was close. So, she's me, I am her. Like, that's what you're not about to do. So, you know, she kept picking with the girl or whatever. I mean, the girl kept picking with her or whatever. So, she came up to me one day and she was like, guess who I just got into an argument with? And I was like, you know, I know not. She was like, yeah, and she said the girl name. I'm not gonna mention the girl name because, no, F her. But anywho, so she was like, you know, her, and I was like, well, what happened? So she told me or whatever. And I was like, I said, so where is she? She was like, oh, she's on the 5,000 hall. She's on her way to RTC. I was like, okay. So I went to go confront the girl, but my best friend, my cousin, and the girl, somebody used to call my cousin, somebody used to call my sister. You know, they was like, no, Kenny, don't do it. I was like, no. I said, because I'm tired of this. So my cousin told my best friend, she was like, get her and slap her because she acting stupid or whatever. So she was like, she actually slapped me. But it's like the month of May, April maybe. But anywho, so I'm in my theater class. Y'all know, I don't know if I told you that, but I love theater. So I was in my theater class or whatever, and it's almost the end of the year. Like I said, it's May, and the end of the school year was like June 7th, June 5th, something like that. So my best friend texts me, and she's like, guess who I was just in an argument with? And I said, okay, what class you in? I already knew, but I just want to ask anyway. So what class you in? She said RTC. I was like, oh, okay. No. The reason I asked what class she was in, because sometimes her RTC class go to a different classroom, or either they'll go outside to the drill pad to practice or whatever. So I was like, say less, I'm coming. And that school ain't had no service or whatever, so She had texted me again, but I didn't get the message until I get to that part. So I said, all right. Raised my hand. I was like, Miss Lucas, can I go to the restroom? And this is the crazy part. So like, this is the classroom door. This is the classroom here. The bathroom's on this side, but I need to go this way. So I walk out the door and I walk like I was going to the bathroom. Of course, I closed the door behind me. So I walk like I'm going to the bathroom, and I had to duck down and run down the hallway. So I go down there. I knock on the door, and I hear my best friend's voice. She said, "Don't open the door for her," because she already knew what time it was. She already knew what was up. So she was like, "Don't open the door for her." But the boy that opened the door, he was like a little off, so he ain't had no better, so he opened the door or whatever. So I said, "Best friend, what's the issue?" And she was like, "Nothing, it's nothing." She was, because there's two girls in her classroom by that name, by the, the girl's name. She was like, "No, I was talking about this one, this one, this one." I said, "No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't." I said, so what's your problem with my best friend? I said, why is she telling me you arguing with her? She's telling me, ain't nobody arguing with that girl. I said, who are you talking to? Because first of all, honey, I didn't know that girl. She has a name. My best friend has a name. So don't even try it. She was like, what did she say? I gotta think about it. What did she say? And she was like, well, ain't nobody messing with her, da, 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 da. And I was like, okay. I said, because now you getting slick at the mouth. So kick my shoes off. As a matter of fact, I had on these slots. Well, I got another pair of them now, but I had on these exact shoes. So I kicked my slides off. I said, so what's up? Like, cause you trying me now. Like, you really trying me. So my best friend comes out the way, and she's like, Nique, no. I was like, no. I said, cause she getting real slick at the mouth, like what's up? So she doing all that talking, I was like that. When I tell you that girl breath was stink, like stink. And I was like, I said, oh my god. I said, for one, your breath stinks. So I need you to back up, like. And she was like, oh, I'm just eating, da, 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 da. Like, girl, you wasn't supposed to explain to me why your breath stink. You was supposed to come up with another comeback. But okay. So my best friend was, pulling me back or whatever, and she started arguing with my best friend. She started arguing with my best friend because my best friend jumped in front of me, and I kept trying to push her out the way or whatever. She pushing me out the way. So she was like, you always calling Nique to come handle your problems, da 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 da. My best friend said, what? She reached around me, because I was standing in front of her. She reached around me and hit the girl, and they started fighting, and Colonel come, snatched me up, and I was in Corey's arms. Yeah, this boy named Corey, he was blonde. But anywho, so I'm in his arms or whatever, and they fight and stuff like that. I said, be the best friend, be the get it, because I couldn't do nothing. Like, cause Corey was like, he was like one of them buff dudes. So I'm just sitting here like, literally my feet just dangling. Like, what the heck am I supposed to do? So, after Chief comes in, because like I said, it's an RCC class. So Chief comes in and he's telling me, he's like, shut up. I say, be her best friend, be her best friend. So they break up the fight or whatever. Corey looks at me, he's like, you good? I was like, yeah, for sure. So I was like, I said, you put me down now. So he puts me down, and they got her over there in the corner, and Chief walks away from her. So I went to run towards her, and Sarge snatched me up, and I still to this day don't understand how it went from Sarge snatched me up to me being jacked up in the corner by Colonel. I for my life cannot understand that part. I don't know how it switched people. But I'm snatched up in the corner or whatever, and I'm pushing on him. That's a big man too. I'm pushing on him or whatever, and my best friend, cause the RCC classroom, and then the offices and stuff like that, like the colonel's offices are like, they're all connected or whatever. So they put my best friend through the office, so she ran around and came back through the front entrance of the classroom to try to get to her. Same time I was just now trying to get to her or whatever. So then I end up back with Sarge, I don't know. So he pushed me outside the classroom. He was like, Miss Perry, go. I said, no. I said, tell her to come out the classroom. Tell her to come out the classroom. She got so much now. Tell her to come out the classroom. Because, like, no. So everybody coming out their classroom, stuff like that. Because, like, it was the 5,000 hall. Like, that's where, like the special needs kids are. But it's also where, like, family and child development classes and stuff like that are. So everybody was coming out their classroom or whatever, and my one teacher, like the one that always, she usually helped me keep my composure when it comes to stuff like that. She was just looking like, Nique, I know not. And then my administrator, Mr. Riggs, he was like, Miss Perry, I know not. Like, yes. I said, tell her to come out the classroom. And Sarge was like, Miss Perry, go. And I'm pushing him. He was a little bow-legged. Oh, shoot. He was bow-legged or whatever. So it was like, I kind of had a little more of an advantage other than my strength over him. So he steady pushing me. I pushed him back. I said, no. So he pushed me down. I was at the end of the hallway because my administrator's office just so happened to be at the end of the hallway. So he pushed me in there, and then my best friend ended up in there too or whatever. So he calmed me down. My best friend calmed me down or whatever. So we ended up having to fill out reports and all that stuff like that. And keep in mind, my phone and my shoes is in that classroom. But I got them, so it's no biggie. But then when they brought my phone and my shoes to me, I saw that text message. My best friend was like, don't come. She said, don't worry about it, don't come. But I ain't see that text message. I promise to God that text message did not come through until after everything was over with or whatever. Because if I would have saw it, I probably still would have came. So it wouldn't have made a difference. But I didn't see the text message either way. So, excuse me. We in there. We in my administrator's office or whatever, and we on Snap. My best friend, she said, ask him some be who up. She said, me and my best friend handle mine, even though I still, to this day, that makes me mad because I ain't get to hit that girl not one time. Not once. But it's okay, it's whatever. So, after we fill out our reports or whatever, they moved me to Miss Holloway, another administrator. They moved me to her office, and they moved my best friend to, I think they left my best friend in there, or either they moved her to Dr. Sarvis. I know it was Dr. Sarvis, Mr. Riggs, and Miss Holloway. Each one of us was in one of their offices or whatever. So Dr. Webb, like, she's like one of the head administrators. She comes in there or whatever, and she's trying to explain to me or whatever. She brings did she bring my book bag, or the officer choice brought my bag? He's our school officer. He's a real cop, but he works at the school or whatever. So it's one of them brought my book bag or whatever. So they was like, she was telling me everything. I was like, okay, whatever. So Officer Choice comes in, and he's like, you gotta empty your pockets and everything. He said, put your phone and stuff like that in your book bag. And I was like, okay. And he said, I hate to do this. He was like, but you like stretch your arms out or whatever. He was like, I gotta pat you down. I was like, okay. So, he patted me down, and he's like, you ain't got nothing sharp on you, do you? I was like, you know me better than that. You know I don't. I should've, but I don't. So he puts me in handcuffs. I can't remember if he put my hands behind my back or my hands in front of me. I think my hands were in front of me. So, and then the crazy thing about it, lunch had just started. So the way the school is set up is like the cafeteria is here, and it's like a little walkway. I'm not even gonna say a hallway, because it's like a little walkway from where I had to come out from Miss Holloway's office. So we walk out there, we have to go through the breezeway because he didn't want to take me where everybody can see me. I ain't really care. Some people saw me anyway, because people were shocked. People know I'm quiet, like I'm really quiet. So everybody was like shocked to see me in handcuffs or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, well, yeah, my hands were in front of me, because I remember doing this. My hands were like this, and I remember waving at somebody. So we going down to the breezeway to where Officer Choice's office was or whatever, and then I met my best friend up there, and the girl, she was in Officer Choice office, she was in there crying, and she looking back. I said, boo. I said, I will fight you in these handcuffs, don't play with me. And she was like, what's up? And Officer Choice and Dr. Webb told me, they was like, shut up. My best friend was like, Nique, chill. I said, no. Like, what's up? I will fight you in handcuffs. I don't care. I have feet. I know how to use them. So, they arrest my best friend. I think my best friend was already in handcuffs too. And they put the other girl in handcuffs, and she started crying. I'm like, girl, what are you crying for? You a punk. Like, what are you crying for? So they put me and my best friend, Officer Choice put me and my best friend in his truck. Yeah, we rode to jail together. We rode to jail together. So he puts me, because he didn't want us to sit beside each other, which was stupid. but he puts me in the front seat and he put her in the back seat. So we ride to the front of the school and we had to get into another cop car, which we ended up in the back seat of his car together anyway, which was dumb. That cop was mad cool though. The other cop that we rode with, he was cool. Like, I said, can you turn some music on the way to county? I said, can you turn some music on or something like that? He was like, I'm not supposed to, but okay. It's like, yeah, I like him. We back there. He plays, I can't remember what song was playing, but he played some song. Me and my best friend back there singing and laughing or whatever. And I think they had to switch my handcuffs. Yeah, they had to switch my handcuffs. So both our hands ended up being behind our backs or whatever. So I'm like this with my hands behind my back. And I'm showing my best friend. I said, I think I can get my hand out. I said, I think I can get my hand out. She was like, girl, stop. But they send you to jail. I said, I'm already going. What do you mean? So we get to county. That's a long ride to county. It's a long ride. We get to county or whatever, and we get to the booking thing, and the lady said, okay, I'm gonna have to take your handcuffs off you because I have to pat you down again or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, of course. So she takes my handcuffs off, and she's like, spread your arms and your legs or whatever. I'm like, okay. Keep in mind, y'all, I don't think I ever told y'all this, but I am extremely ticklish. Extremely. So they start patting here, they start patting my side and stuff like that. So I'm like this. So I'm like, oh my God, that tickles. What are you doing? And she was like, don't do that. And I was like, I'm ticklish. She was like, so she started patting again. And I jumped like this because she touched my other side. She was like, don't do that. She said, I will shoot you. She said, I will pull my gun out on you and shoot you. And I was like, I'm ticklish. Just move on to the next spot, lady. So, she continues patting me down or whatever. My best friend was like, you need to chill. I was like, what you want me to do? I'm ticklish. Like, what do you want me to do? So, after that, they made me take my pretty shoes off, my pretty bird rainbow slides off, and put on them ugly gel shoes that was like too big for me for one. And I said, I gotta put that jumpsuit on too. And she was like, no, because they had us in the booking cells. They had me and my best friend in the cell together, and then they had the girl in a separate cell. I don't think they were supposed to put me and my best friend in the cell together, but it's whatever. They put the other girl in a separate cell or whatever. So, we sitting in there, and it's like mad cold. And then keep in mind, it's like the beginning of the school day, so it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Don't ask. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so we in there. It's cold. I'm like, oh my God. So we in there, we just joking and laughing and stuff like that. Then they bring my best friend out to go ahead and put her in the system and everything, like fingerprint her, mug shot, and all that stuff like that. So I'm sitting in there bored. I was like, oh my God. Then my stomach started growling. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm hungry and I hate breakfast that morning either because I didn't really see school breakfast like that unless they had like sausage biscuits or something like that. But I never really eat a breakfast like that or whatever. So finally. So, they go out there and fingerprint her or whatever. And then they bring me out, like, when she's almost done, like, she's with the medical examiner or whatever she was, like, because they have to make sure you don't have any type of allergies and all stuff like that.
Man, it's crazy, you could do so much for niggas.